Okay, and then one other thing. So when we are in high school, so people pretend like there's not groups or cliques or whatever you want to call them, but there is, okay? There's groups of football players, there's groups of cheerleaders, there's groups of art people, there's groups of vapors, okay? I know you guys shouldn't vape or whatever, blah, 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 but there is, okay? So, okay, there's always groups. So in this case, our groups are going to be the following. Okay, so plus and minus are best friends. They go together. That's one group. Multiplication and division is another group. Okay, they're best friends. They're opposites, but they're best friends because you and your best friend don't like everything the exact same. That would be like too much. Okay, so now let's look at number one. Okay, now it's just going to sound like a really childish way of explaining it, but people get lost at what to move first. So if we look at this, we know that this is a number, so it needs to go on the right. This is a number, so it needs to go on the right. And this is a number, and it is on the right. Okay? And then we only have one letter. Okay? So people get lost of what to move first, which number to move first, because you have to move a certain one first in order for the problem to work out. Okay? So, before anybody else tells you, because everybody gets a kick out of it, okay, the kids always give me a hard time. Yes, I have a kid. Yes, I'm not married. And they're always like, oh, it's your baby daddy? Yes, it is. Okay, I don't say that, but yeah. Okay, so when we go out on date night, okay, we go out on date night occasionally. Do people take their kids on date night? No. Okay, most people don't take their kid on date night. And the reason that they don't take their kids on date night is because it's date night. Okay, when you guys get to the time and you go to prom, you ain't taking your little sibling to prom, your little 2-year-old brother or sister, right? You need to find a babysitter or something, or your mom's got to watch them or whatever, okay? You're not going to take your little brother or sister. So we can always look at these as two pieces. Whatever is attached to the variable, okay? So in this case, this one is going to be the couple, okay? So the couple, on that couple's side, on the left side, they have a little kid, okay? A little brother, a little sister, etc. Okay, so they need to drop their kid off at the babysitter before they can go on date night. So we know that this one needs to be moved first. Okay, the couple stays together. So in order to move a -4, I need to do the opposite. Well, who's his buddy? Okay, well, a minus goes with a plus, so we're going to say +4. If I do it to one side, I have to do it to the other side. That's just the rules of algebra. Okay, so on this side, these ones cancel. Okay, and over here we got 3a equals, and 23 minus 4 is going to be 19. 20, 19. Yeah. Plus 4, 23. Oh, no, I'm tripping. 27. My bad. I said minus, and I should have been plus. Okay, so now our couple is all by ourselves. They're ready for date night. They dropped their kids off. Okay, now here's what happened. The couple got into a fight. Okay, they got into a fight and they're like, man, whatever, I don't want to be with you anymore. They want to break up. So how do we break this couple up? What type of operation is going on here? Because now we're ready to be single. How do we get rid of this? So if they're right next to each other, then that means multiply. So we need to do the opposite. So who's his buddy? Okay, well, multiplication goes with division. So we're going to divide by the number that's attached with the letter. Okay, so it's going to be 3 divide by 3. If I do it to one side, I have to do it to the other side. A equals 9. Now, I'm well aware that was a long, drawn-out explanation, okay, and a lot of drama and couples and siblings, and okay, but it's really important to understand which one to move first, okay, and eventually we'll speed it up. We're going to do the exact same thing tomorrow, and I'm going to keep going through some of these. I'm not going to go as slow as I go on the first one, okay, so let me scroll a little bit. Okay, number 3 says -3 minus 5n equals 7. So who is the couple?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking all of you.
5n.
Yeah, the -5n. So this is the couple, and they are ready for date night, okay? And you always take the sign with whatever's in front of the couple. Okay, so they need to drop their kids off at the babysitter. So right now I have a -3, and we know that numbers go on the right and letters go on the left. So how do I move a -3?
Gotta add it.
We gotta add 3 to both sides. So +3 and +3. Okay, because if I do it to one side, I gotta do it to the other side. Okay, so now my couple, they're ready for date night. And I got -5n equals 7 plus 3 equals 10. Okay, so now I got my couple all by themselves. Boom, they got into a fight on the way to the movies. Okay, so they was like, well, I'm done with this, I want to break up. Okay, right now they're right next to each other. So right next to each other means multiply. So I need to do the opposite. In that case is what? What goes with multiplication? Division. So I'm going to say divided by -5. Divided by -5. If I do it to one side, I have to do it to the other side. So cross these out. I got n equals 10 divided by -5 is -2. Ethan, you with us? Jade and Nyla.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, look at, quit yawning, it's not Friday yet, bruh. Okay, so look at number 5. What is the couple? Who's the couple?
3v.
Yeah, this -3v, okay? This is our couple. They need to drop their kids off, okay? So, look at it and see, well, do numbers go on that side or letters go on that side? So in this case, it's a number and numbers go on the right. So they got to get out of here. So I got a -5, so we're going to do the opposite and add 5. If I do it to one side, I have to do it to the other side. So I'm going to drop it down. They're ready to go. Wherever are they going? I don't know. 23, be 18. Okay, I've told you guys all 100 bazillion times, please use a calculator, because on these, up there I almost did it, and I subtracted when I should have added, and then I caught myself. It will screw up the rest of the entire problem. Okay, you guys already know how I grade. I'm like straight up, is it right or is it wrong? Okay, unless it's a test or quiz, I don't do that half credit, nothing. Okay, this is the real world, so you're either right or you're wrong. Okay, so it's gonna screw everything up. So right now the couple, they're ready for date night, and this week they're decided to go, I don't know, to the friggin' park. I don't know. Okay, so right now they're right next to each other, and when something's right next to each other, that means multiply. Okay, so we got to do the opposite, and so it's going to be divide by -3. You always divide with the number that's right next to it. So that's going to be attached to the variable. So v equals -18 divided by -3 is going to be +6. Oh, snap. This is wrong. Okay, look at number 7. Okay, who's the couple?
4x, -4x.
Yeah, perfect. So this -4x, that's our couple. So we know we need to move the other stuff first. So I got a -3, so we're gonna add 3. If we do it to one side, we gotta do it to the other side. So I got -4x equals 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so now the couple's all by itself, they're ready for date night, okay? Well, they got into a fight on their way to, I don't know where else people go for date night. I don't be going to date night like that. Okay, so they're right next to each other, so it means multiply. So we got to do the opposite and divide by whatever number is in front of that variable. Okay, so divide by -4. So x equals -3. Okay, so 12 divided by -4 is -3. And Jade and Nyla, do you guys know how to split screen your stuff? Are you doing okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Look at 10. Okay, what number is in front of that A? Okay, so this one has a 2 in front of it. What number is in front of this A? It's a 1. Remember we talked about that magic 1? Okay, there's a 1 there. Well, it's really going to be a -1 because there's a minus in front of it, okay? So I hate that math does that and they will just put A, but it's really 1A. If there's just X, it's really 1X, okay? So there's really a 1 there. Okay, so who's our couple in this case on number 10?
1A.
The -1A, perfect. Okay, so that's our couple, so we need to move the other stuff. So what type of 2 is this? Is it a -2 or is it a +2? It's a +2. So the operation right now is addition. Okay, so in order for us to move it, we need to do the opposite, which is going to be subtraction. So -2, if I do it to one side, I have to do it to the other side. So I got -1A equals 7. Okay, and now my stuff is ready. They're ready to break up. Okay, so right now they're right next to each other, and that means multiply. So we need to do the opposite and divide by -1. A equals, and it's going to be -7.